I had to take an Uber or Lyft recently, and here's the only thing I don't like when I get into a random Uber or Lyft is I always hate when they ask you the questions, why are you in town, what are you doing, stuff like they say, I don't mind random questions, but not factual questions. Like when I get picked up from my house, I hate when they go, where are you off to? How long are you gone for? I don't know, how much time is it gonna take for you to rob me? 50-50 no fault state, not stuff left. Have at it. Right? So I always just make up stuff. Like I literally will lie to a driver my entire trip about why I'm in town. I think it's hilarious. What a lot of times I always go, I'm a chocolatier. And then as we pass a building, I go, we just bought that building. We're gonna turn that into a chocolate factory. And you see the excitement on somebody's face when you tell them a chocolate factory is coming to their city. And they'll be like, the high school? Yeah, the high school. We just bought that. But that's where I went to high school. Well, it's a chocolate factory. I don't know what to tell you. So. The younger the driver, the more I get away with. One time I was the group Hanson's dad. And I just talked about how I wrote Mbop. I'm like, I hit Zach's head on the crib. I'm like, Mbop, check it down, down, do, check it out, down, do, check it out, down, do. One time I landed in Phoenix. This is key. I landed in Phoenix, and they go, what are you in town for? And I go, oh, I paint. They go, are you an artist? I go, no, I do commercial painting. I think we're done. They go, what type of commercial painting do you do? I go, we paint lighthouses. Phoenix is a tough market for us. And then he wasn't even paying attention. He just goes, oh, what kind of paint do they use on lighthouses? Waterproof, usually. Waterproof, and you're not allowed to paint waves or horizons for some reason. We had one guy who was very Bob Ross. He had to let him go. Just wasn't a fit. Here's one of my favorites, though. One of my favorites is, guy goes, what are you in town for? I said, installation. He goes, what are you installing? And I go, oh, I own a trapdoor company. And we're putting trapdoors in most of the 7-Elevens in this area. That way, if they ever get robbed, then the cashier just, shh. As that's coming out of my mouth, I'm thinking, why does that not exist? That seems like an easy fix for a lot of problems. Just trapdoor 'em. That's just trapdoor 'em. Here's probably why, right? If you had a trapdoor option where you worked, you know you'd be pulling that lever more than you should. You know, somebody be like, listen, we're allowed 6 trapdoor removals. We're at like 47, so you really got to cut it down. You know, if you're a cashier and somebody's buying cigarettes in nickels at 2 a.m., you're done. Hey, did you know they're turning the high school into a chocolate factory? You're done. Hey, is Hanson playing it? But you're done. And why would I stop there? Why would I not have residential trapdoors? That even sounds funner than commercial trapdoors. That way your boxes aren't gonna be stolen off your porch. And listen, remember in the 80s when you had answering machines, right? How excited you were. Even if you had to pee or had groceries, you'd come home, you'd look at your answering machine message just to see if anybody called you. You mean to tell me you wouldn't be as excited to check the trapdoor container when you got home? I think you'd be as excited. Then you look, it'll be just some kid trying to sell candy bars for his hockey team. I'm like, oh man, sorry, buddy. I always have to do that. I always have kids come to my door, knocking on the door, selling candy bars for something they're trying to raise money for. It's a good call. People love chocolate. It's good. It's a no-brainer. I don't know why kids are the only ones allowed to sell chocolate. I think I should be able to. I'm in a different city every week. I think, or anybody. I think you should be able to just go door to door if you need something, knock on the door, and if the answer, you'd be like, hello. I'm selling candy bars so I can learn how to be an entrepreneur. And it is teaching me skills. We have chocolate and milk chocolate. And all the proceeds for these candy bars will be going to purchase a putter my wife does not know about. Or possibly a drone. Okay, I'll take a few. That's awesome. What type of drone you getting?